Okay. What's up? Okay, what's up? Peace to the people. Peace to everybody that's going to come in the building. 747, 24/7, 361 degrees. Let me start these invites. Let me get myself situated. All right. Shout out to you if you coming in the building. State your name. Put it in the chat room. All right. Put your city up. Let me know what city you watching from. And let's do it like this. All right. Peace to everybody. Let me see. Shout out to James Duffy. Shout out to the captain. What's up? Throwing up the 7. Shout out to captain throwing up the 7 already. So wow, we gonna do these invites. Just give me about a good 2 minutes of invites. I don't know what you do to get yourself situated for a live feed or for a broadcast, just for a build and to talk about a few things. But I suggest that you get yourself situated in the moment, and let's just ride the wave real quick. All right. Shout out to all the Messiah Code All-Stars. Shout out to the Purple Heart Squad. Shout out to the Dragon Squad. Shout out to Sincere holding down the team, holding it down up, right, left, right, AB, start. That's Infinite Men. All right. So shout out to everybody else that's coming in. Like I said, put your city up. Put your city up. Put your city up. All right. Put your city or put your country up. All right. Shout out to everybody. Let's go. Yeah. Ride the wave while I do these invites. What up?
Sojourner. I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner.
Put your city up, man.
I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner.
Put your city up.
So, man, I'm just dressed in black. I'm just trying to find my map. Niggas always talking smack. Make me go and get the strap. It seems like I'm ducking clones. Niggas always in my zone.
Shout out to the people.
Like I'm not alone. I'm just trying to get these papes, so I'm out here pushing weight. In the game, it's no escape. Get your paper, get your cheese, get your dough, get your moolah, get your bread, get your cheddar, get your chicken, get your money. If you holding on the dollar, then you flip it to 100. Post up with the family, cause you
shout
get
out to the All-Stars.
Sojourner. I'm a sojourner.
Peace to everybody.
I'm a sojourner.
What's up? Let's go, man.
I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner.
Texas in the building.
I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner.
Look, put your city up. Before we start this build, put your damn city up. Put your country up. Wherever you from, put it up. Put it in the comment section. Let everybody know you relevant, man. Real talk. Let's go, man. Shout out to all the All-Stars. Shout out to everybody that's gonna come in the building. All right. Peace to everybody. I'm still doing the invites. I'm gonna do 1 more minute of invites. 1 more minute of invites, and we gonna start the build. All right. Psychic readings for the soul. Psychic readings for the soul. Let's go, y'all. Peace to the All-Stars.
I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner.
Shout out to the Moon Goddess.
I'm a sojourner.
Put your city up, man. If you relevant, put your city up. Put your country up. Put it up.
I'm a sojourner. Man, I'm just dressed in black. I'm just trying to find my map.
I'm doing the invites right now. Shout out to everybody.
Talking smack. Make me go and get the strap. It seems like I'm ducking clones. Niggas always feels like I'm not alone. I'm just trying to get these papes, so I'm out here pushing weight. In the game, it's no escape. Get your paper, get your cheese, get your dough, get your moolah, get your bread, get your cheddar, get your chicken, get your money. If you holding on the dollar, then you flip it to 100. Post up with the family, cause you get it how you want it. Sojourner.
Shout out to all the sojourners, man.
I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner.
Michigan in the building.
I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner.
Yeah. Alrighty. So I guess we done the invites. I guess I'm done the invites. I guess I'm really done the invites. Let me stop the invites. Man, I'm just trying to get my last invites off. My last Skriller dealers off. I'm trying to get my last Skriller dealers off before we start this build. Alright. Dang.
Sojourner.
What's up?
I'm a sojourner.
Alright.
I'm a sojourner.
Peace to all the sojourners, man.
I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner.
Put your city up.
I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner.
Let's do this build. Let's have some knowledge.
Sojourner. I'm a sojourner. Man, I'm just dressed in black.
Put your city up, man. Let's go.
Just trying to find my map. Niggas always talking smack.
Shout out to ISIS in the building.
Go and get the strap. It seems like I'm ducking clones. Niggas always in my zone. It feels like I'm not alone. I'm just trying to get these papes, so
shout out to Miss Nafir riding the Queen Nubia.
get your paper, get your cheese, get your dough, get your moolah, get your bread, get your cheddar, get your chicken, get your money. If you hold
We
it,
got Detroit in the house heavy.
post up with the family, cause you get it how you want it. Sojourner. I'm a sojourner.
We got Detroit in the house.
I'm a
I see
sojourner.
y'all. I see you, Detroit. I see you. Y'all lost in the playoffs, though.
I'm a sojourner.
Y'all got y'all asses whipped in the playoffs.
I'm a sojourner.
I felt sorry for them boys.
I'm a sojourner.
Blake Griffin didn't even want to play. He said, I don't even want to play. Blake Griffin said, I don't even want to play. I love y'all, Detroit. Shout out to Detroit in the building. I love y'all anyway, man. Y'all on the come up. Y'all on the come up. All right, y'all gonna make it. Y'all gonna make it. Y'all gonna make it. All right, y'all gonna really make it. I love y'all, man. So peace to everybody that's coming in the building. Wow, how should I start this build off? I don't know. There's so many ways. Shout out to Craig Bay. What's up, Craig Bay? I ain't see you in a while. What's up, King? I ain't see you in a while neither. Alrighty. Let me ride the wave a little bit. And I'm gonna talk about some knowledge. I'm gonna talk about. Thank you, Miss Sydney. Thank you, Miss Satori. I love you back too. Thank you. I appreciate your support. For real, I really do appreciate you. You really an all-star. You're a good person. There's a lot of good people that can hold water in here. I'm glad it's a lot of good people that can hold water, and that's a part of the family, man. That's a part of the team and for what we building. Now, if y'all was a part of the build last night, oh my God, y'all got a glimpse of how me and the brother O'Mel operate. Now, shout out to everybody that is part of the Order of Melchizedek. Everybody that is a part of the ancient Order of Melchizedek, also called Om. Shout out to everybody that's a part, or that's part and partial of of mom, which is the matriarchal order of mothers. Shout out to you. All right. So everybody, every man that's a part of the Messiah Code movement. All right. Every male, literally, I don't want to say male. Male is, in essence, represents the female, though. When I say male, in essence, it represents the female. It doesn't represent the man as it doesn't represent the man. It really represents the woman, because male means blackness. All right. Hopefully y'all know that male means blackness. All right. It means darkness, triple darkness, and we all know that to be the womb of the woman. All right. So it's many things that we can talk about, but for all the men that are part of the movement, we are called the Ancient Order of Melchizedek, which is called OM. All right, it's an acronym for OM, Ancient Order of Melchizedek, OM. All right, so everybody that's a part of OM, all the males, all the men, we take on the name male. All right, whatever it is, we take on the name male as our last name. All right, the first abbreviation of our name we take on, and then we take on the title of male. So shout out to the brother O Male. He was actually in the building last night. All right, and shout out to all the moms. Now, for all the women that are part of the movement, when y'all become part of mom, you get the title mom. Now, it's other titles that you can have. You can have daughter. It's 5 titles that you can have. All right. In essence, when you come a part of mom, you can have mom. You can have basically daughter. You can have sister. You can have mother. You can have wife and widow. Those are the 5 positions that the females can have that are part of the movement. All right. That are part of mom. All right. Now, as far as the men, you know, we take on the name of male. That's our name. That's the last name that we take on. All right. Now, the first name that the women take on is mom. Period. That's the first name. We take on the last name, and they take on the first name. All right. This for y'all. I want y'all to get this straight. Shout out to Messiah Kite. You right here in the place to be, the Messiah Codex. All right, this is what I want to let y'all know for everybody that's a part of the movement. The women take the first title and we take the last title. That's the reason why my name is Lamel. And then you have brothers like Bra Male that's a part of the movement. And then you have brothers like O Male that's a part of the movement that affectionately share things or teach things, what you call it in the movement. We take on the title of male. Now, the women that take on that collectively share this information take on the title of mom. All right, this what I want to let y'all know. This to keep it clear. All right, so we'll have respect and we'll learn how to flow in order. All right, so shout out to you. I'm gonna read the questions. You said, why am I not getting notice from you when you come on? Well, Facebook is a bunch of haters. You already know that. All right, Facebook is a bunch of haters. I try to invite much people as I can. To be honest, I sit here for 2 or 3 minutes inviting people, and people still don't get the ticket that I want to get the ticket. So don't worry about it. We got over 1,000 people that are connected with the Messiah Code movement. Over 1,000 people. And I'm not talking about subscribers. I'm talking about people that are connected. Now, can I connect with everybody on the same dots, on the same frequency? No. Because of the capacity of the vehicle that we operating in, it's just not working like that. It's really not working like that. I got Facebook suppressing my views at times. I got Facebook doing a lot of things. I'm not going to hate because I'm on this platform for free, broadcasting to y'all. So I'm not going to hate, but I know what the deal is and what's really going on. So shout out to Zephora. Maybe that's an answer for you. All right, maybe that's an answer for a couple people of why you not getting noticed when I try to send invites to everybody. All right. So let me say this also. Like I said, for the men that's a part of the movement, that's a part of the ancient order of Melchizedek, you take on the title of male. Of male. Of darkness. That's why you wear all black. Y'all notice I either wear all black or all white. Y'all never really see me on live feed not with any other colors except for all black or all white. If that's one thing that y'all should notice, you know what I'm saying? Y'all should, thank you, Mr. Fora. Check into the Purple Heart Squad. We miss you. You know, it's all about earning them Purple Hearts. I know I told you to put it on silent. I tell everybody to put the group on silent because real G's move in silence. But check into the group. It'll get buried in your messages, in your messenger column. So check into the group. Earn Purple Hearts. That's what it's all about. How many Purple Hearts you can earn a day. Okay? Now you earn Purple Hearts from giving love, not getting love. But you'll get love once you give love. Trust me. It all flows in, man. So shout out to the Purple Heart Squad. Shout out to everybody throwing up the Purple Hearts. They already know what it's hitting for. Shout out to all the new people that's coming in the movement. Shout out to Miss Christine. Shout out to a lot of people that's coming in the fold. All right, I love y'all. They don't know what the Codex is about, and more or less, I gotta share with y'all. Shout out to Sincere, man. We got good artists, good people that are part of the movement, that got movements that are behind them. Now, I told y'all this is never a get down, lay down situation. I support your movement. I support what you doing. You can be a Moor. You can be whatever you want to be. I'll support you. It's just, can you support us? Can you move forward? Can you function with some people that want to function great? You know what I mean? So, yeah. So if you wanted me to give psychic readings for the soul, I'm going to say this for the people that came in for the title of psychic readings for the soul. Shout out to the Purple Heart Squad. All right. For the people that came in for psychic readings for the soul, all right, what we practice in the Messiah Codex is called Woundu. All right. It's called Woundu. All right. People ask me, well, what is Woundu? Well, you want a psychic reading, right? Well, we go deeper than the psychic reading. People just settle for a psychic damn reading. We got psychic self-defense, honey. You come in the Codex, you got psychic self-defense. Real talk. So it's called Woundu. You want a reading? I'll give you a reading, and your ass can keep on going and have the same problems and don't even solve the problems. You know, people do readings all the time. I've been doing readings for over 20 years. For over 20 years, I've been doing readings. I can do readings with bones. I can do readings with cards. I can do readings, divinations with dice. I can do readings, divinations with with water. You know, it's certain schools that I went through with this, just learning this stuff. But at the end, I came to the conclusion that it's an archetype for all these things. It's an archetype for everything that, you know, every question somebody comes with. That's why a psychic always has the answer. All right. It's an archetype for these things. All right. So what is the fee? You would have to inbox me privately, Miss Donna. All right. Now, I would suggest somebody put my PayPal in there. Get my book. If you want a reading, get my book first. You're not going to get if you want a reading, do your own reading. I'll give you a book. Now, if you want my book, you can just sponsor the movement. I'm not asking for a donation. I don't ask for donations because I'm not asking you to give me nothing without me giving you nothing back in return. So if you want to sponsor the movement, Miss Donna, somebody will put my PayPal or my Cash App link in the description column. All right, somebody will put it in the description column. Now, first thing I would say, because I divinate from a new system that y'all don't even know about. It's called the Codex. Now, I utilize the tarot card system. I did that. Now, also the Urim Thummim and stones and bones I divinated from. All right. These things I realized, like I said, it's a next level to these things. You don't really have a license to drive these things, and you have to create from your own center. So after 20 years of divination, I learned these things. All right. And I created a book which is called The Introduction to Magic and Divination. All right, it's called the Introduction to Magic and Divination. I don't mean to throw you off, sister. You know, I welcome you. I love you. I'm just telling you. I love you for what it's worth, and what we doing. I'm put that in there. There it is. That's it right there. And the Cash App happens to be Cash App me at Lamel 131 Lamel 1317, and I'll send you my book, and you'll love my book. And then we'll talk. And then we'll talk about some stuff, because I'm not trying to talk to people more or less unless they get desensitized to certain things. I tell people, you know, they want psychic readings, but we are coming into a new age. People are divinating from old systems. Imagine this, right? You know, somebody come in wearing 1970 clothes from the 1970s. You're gonna be like, yo, what the hell is wrong with you, homeboy? We in the new age right now. Didn't you get the ticket? Bell bottoms are out. Bell bottoms are out. So this is the same thing when I tell people with tarot cards, with just certain systems that they utilizing that are outdated as of this day and time. All right. Even the zodiac and numerology is outdated of this day and time. All right. As of March 1st, 2017, or August 21st, 2017, it has been over. It ain't no more none of that. It's a new system. People are utilizing old systems to divinate, so they keeping you trapped in the vortex of time and space, which is the past. All right, now I'm trying to bring y'all to the future, because this is the Messiah Code, spiritual conscious evolution for future technology. Now, should I slow that down? This is the Messiah Code, spiritual conscious evolution for future technology. So now I'm telling you, it's no more readings. What I'm giving y'all is woundu. It's called woundu. It's called psychic self-defense. It's not a psychic reading. All right, I have to give y'all something to guard you against future attacks, because y'all just want to read and know about the attacks, but y'all don't want to know how to guard against the attacks, and that to me doesn't make sense. So yeah, I'm gonna give you things to defend yourself against the attacks, because that's all it is. It's an attack on your being, on your spiritual being, on what you're aiming to become. All right, you know what I mean? So you need a psychic self-defense, and that right there will open you up. Now, it's a difference between prayer and meditation. Y'all know that. Shout out to yeah, it's a difference. Thank you, Miss Donna. Thank you for coming in. I got you, sister. I got you. I really got you. Now, yeah, the 141 hand manual that I wrote, it's one of 30 books that I have actually put out. All right, it's the Introduction to Magic and Divination. I'd rather give you the tools instead of keep the tools myself. That doesn't make sense to me neither. Like a lot of these psychics, sister, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of these psychics, they don't give you the tools they utilize in order to divinate, and I'm gonna give you all the tools. Now, I've been in many schools into this, in far as witchcraft. I've been initiated in higher studies into this. All right, seriously, I'm affectionately and genetically part of the Thawala tribe. All right, which we call the Turtle people, or the people of the cross. All right, this is Turtle Island. Now, these people set up the roads and counties of United States of America, all the way down to South America, all the way up to North America. All right, these are my people, and it's an ancient witchcraft that I'm connected with. But I wouldn't even call it witchcraft, because it's not even that. It's just nature. It's just nature, man. And you got to know how to affectionately connect with nature. You got to look at yourself as nature. Once you do that, then you can open yourself up to nature, and nature will open itself up to you. Now, people don't know the difference between prayer and meditation. I'm going to give you something special, Miss Donna. All right, so prayer is like when you speaking into the universe, when you request into the universe. Like, you know, when you requesting into the universe, that right there is considered to be a prayer. All right, now when you are in meditation, you are a receptor to the universe. You are receiving the universe. So these are the things that I want to let y'all know. You know, when you come into the psychic realm, or to the realm of the paranormal, you got to be prepared and ready for what you want to get into. You got to be prepared and ready. All right. And it's there. These schools are ready for you. You know, every dimensional reality is ready for you. You just got to be willing and ready for it. All right. So shout out to Miss Andrea. Thank you, Miss Satoria Moon Goddess. Yes, it's the Messiah Code, spiritual conscious evolution for future technology. That's important. So what we study is called Woundu. It's called Woundu. It's psychic self-defense. It's psychic self-defense, and I can show y'all that. I can show y'all how to commit yourself to Woundu, so you can protect yourself from anything. Where you can see things around you. You can see things in you and around you all at the same time, and you can navigate and operate within the mainframe consciousness accordingly. All right, so that's why you have to know the numbers. Now, all this. Now, I'm not invalidating any school in reference to, you know, the zodiac or the numerology, or even the tarot cards. Even though I had battles with the tarot card people, but what I'm telling you is, when we came into the age of Aquarius, we came into a new age, and we came into the age of the computer, literally the age of information. It's like a different realm of consciousness that people are coming into, and it's like that of a computer, literally. So, you know, with the Messiah Codex, we break down different codes on how the brain operates, because the computer operates on a binary code, which is ones and zeros. But the mind, the way the mind operates, it operates on codes on 1 and 9. Everything like 1 and 9. All right, everything that flows in 1 and 9, 191, basically. All right, and everything that flows in between that. So yeah, it's just, yeah, the brain is a computer too. This is the point that I want y'all to get. The brain is a computer. The same way that you program the computer with ones and zeros, you program the brain, because it's such a bigger mainframe. You program the brain with between 1 zeros and 1 through 0 through 9. All right, so that's just a program. That's just how the brain operates. All right, so these are the things that I'm doing my best to share with people in reference to the Codex. All right, and it's important for you to upgrade your technology, your mental technology. It's important for you to upgrade your mental technology. Now, nobody's going to do that for you. Seriously, nobody going to tell you, man, come on, you know, I want you to learn something new. They're going to want you to stay in the rut. They're not going to want you to bring out your creative force of will. You know what I mean? They don't want you to bring that out. That is the God particle. People they have found the God particle. You know, scientists, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Scientists have literally found the God particle. And you ask me, well, what is the God particle? The God particle so happens to be creativity. It's that creative force in you. That force that brings out creativity. Shout out to all the all-stars. Shout out to Miss Candace. What's up? You know, it's the force that brings out creativity in you. That's the God particle. All right. So now, like I said, we have something that is called Woundu. Woundu, which is psychic self-defense. Now, I'm not going to demonstrate this Woundu right now, but what I will do is talk about it in essence, what it means and what it can do for you in life itself. All right, and I'm going to talk about how the body, how it operates within a network grid. All right, listen, you got to keep your body active and moving on all wavelengths. You got to keep it moving in some sort of way. That's why in the Messiah Code, the first principle of the Messiah Code so happens to be harukment, which we call movement. So, you know, you got to employ movement in what you do. All right, so now we have certain chants. Now, the chants would be that to connect with nature itself. It would connect with the elements that are around you. All right, so you would have to learn the certain chants that connect with the elements that are around you. And this what opens you up to the elements. You got to respect the elements. All right, you got to look at the elements as, I'm gonna start doing this. Shout out to everybody that's coming in. Look at this. I'm gonna start doing this for y'all, giving reference to the elders. All right. When I give reference to the elders, it's like this. I might pull fire up, and that's giving reference to the elder. I might pour water, that's giving reference to the elder. I breathe in, that's giving reference to the elder. Or I show you a plant with dirt that's growing life, and that's giving reference to an elder. That's how we do it in the Messiah Codex. All right, you got to respect these things so they will respect you. You got to give reference to these things so they will give reference to you. That's the point of our cockiness as sentient beings. We don't respect other forms of life. That's why the universe doesn't open the gateway up to us. You got to listen to what I'm saying on this. If you would just the simple thing, if you would respect simple life, the universe would give you what you want. It would give you what you want because it knows that you know how to utilize power. It knows it has, you have passed the test, and that you can hold or utilize power in the right way. That's why the universe split it up. I showed y'all that in the body parts of the Messiah. The body parts of the Messiah was cut up. All right, it was cut up 14 pieces or 31 pieces, or what we call it in the Codex. All right, and so as they was split up or cut up, it represented the power of the universe. That the universe split the power up in different cells. Yeah, in your cells, in different cells, in order so we can collectively can become the network. That's why it's ecclesiastical law, or ecclesia, which means the church. It's the body that we build, which is the network. All right. So yeah, that's very important to know that you are important. Don't think that you are not important. Everybody need to know, or already knows this, that a chain is strong as its weakest link. All right. And everybody here is a piece of the body of the Messiah. All right, so I'm doing my best to bring y'all into things like Woundu, which is psychic self-defense, instead of a psychic reading. Because if I give you a psychic reading, I'm gonna tell you in essence what's gonna go on. I'm gonna tell you about just regular problems like relationship problems, money issues. I'm gonna talk about what's promised for your future, or what was in your past. All right, and what you need to clarify in in essence to problems. But look at this. I'm gonna say this. It comes to a point where these problems, if they are redundant, is something that has to change. That's why I told you need a psychic self-defense. You do not need a psychic reading. You need a way to ward off these spirits. A lot of people, you need a way to ward off these things. It's like a preemptive strike. It's like Bruce Lee with his style, which is called the intercepting fist. In essence of what his style means, Bruce Lee's style is called, thank you for the hearts. Bruce Lee's style is called the intercepting fist. All right. So yeah, it's a preemptive strike. So that's what Woundu is about. All right. So for the people that are connected, inbox me, get the book. If you don't got my book, get my book. I'm not pitching this because I need your money. It's a sponsorship. If you want to sponsor the movement, you'll get the book. I got 30 books that I wrote, over 30 books that I wrote. All right. I'll send you one of them books. I'll send you more books and you'll like it. Trust me, for this movement on what we doing. Now, see if I can find the body on here. I would show y'all the body. Let me see if I can show the body real quick. See if I can show the body. Shout out to everybody in the watch party. What's up? Yo, put your city up, man. If you want a watch party, put your city up. If wherever you at, put your city up, man. Let me show y'all something real quick. I'm gonna show y'all something. See if I can find this. See if I can find it. I got so much stuff on this joint. I got so much stuff. Hold up. My fault, yo. I'm trying to find the body real quick so y'all can see this body. Um, damn it. Um, damn. I can't find this body. I'm gonna show y'all this body. My fault. I'm kind of just running through all my slides. There it is. Here go the body right here, man. This is the body right here. All right, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Shout out to Texas in the building. Shout out to Chi-Town. Shout out to Wilmington, Delaware in the building. You already know. All right, this is the body right here that I be talking about, y'all. Like, real talk, this is the body of the Messiah. That is the body of the Messiah. All right? Y'all trying to figure out what I do all this stuff from. All right? I know a lot of y'all new. Y'all don't know what's going on. It's cool. Watch a lot of my videos. Y'all see what's up. I've been explaining this stuff for about 3 years. Real heavy. Real heavy. I've been talking about this stuff for about 3 years. All right. Now, I've been studying for over 20 years. Okay. Just studying information. I just decided to start sharing. I don't say I'm teaching. I just decided to start sharing about 3 years ago. All right. So, yeah. This right here is the body of the Messiah, y'all. All right. This is the network grid of how it operates. It's 1 through 31. All right. Everybody here is a part of this. Everybody here is a piece of this. Wherever you at, you are a piece of this. Somebody represents one part of this body. Now, collectively, we form the body art when we come together. When we come together, we form the body like Voltron. Now, when they talk about Osiris and everything like that, they really talking about the Messiah. It's really a figuratively, it's just a metaphorical story about time itself, how the universe split up the powers, how time set. Remember, Osiris was chopped in pieces by his brother Set, but how time got set. It got set in a certain sort of way, whereas though we became the signs of the time. And coming together, we became the network grid or body of the Messiah itself. All right? So everybody here is there, is right there. Everybody here is right there. Y'all right there in the joint. Y'all right there. Y'all somewhere on this body. All right, so that's what I want to let y'all know. Y'all guard a certain power of this body. Y'all guard a certain power of it. All right, thank you. Shout out to Lisa Bell. What's up? You already know. And everybody that's in the watch party. Shout out to Miss Chanel. What's up? Orlando in the building. Shout out to Miss Lisa Boston in the building. Shout out to Dallas. I love y'all, man. I love Dallas. Dallas is a beautiful place, yo. Dallas is a very beautiful place. You know, Dallas is one of the places in America that I went, right? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to get off in another story real quick. Dallas is one of the places that I went when I was on my tour and I was selling my CD. Somebody said, yo, I know who you are. You Lazarus. I said, for real? You know me? He said, yeah, man. I saw you on Facebook. I said, man. I was like, man, yeah, I'm out here just, I'm on tour. I'm selling my CD. They was like, yeah, man, let me get your CD, man. Here go $10 for the CD. And then another person said it. They saw me on Facebook. They gave me $150 for my CD. They said, man, I saw you on Facebook, man. Yo, you got your CD? I said, yeah, I got my CD. I'm on tour. They gave me $150 in Dallas. So shout out to Dallas. Y'all was really generous on my tour. I love y'all. I love Dallas. Y'all some good people, man. Shout out to Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland in the building. You already know. I love y'all, man. All right. So, yeah, this is the body of the Messiah right here. This right here is the body of the Messiah. All right. Starting from 1. All right. Number 1. If you have a 1 in your number, you guard the right foot. That's the right foot. Let's say if your birthday is a number 1, it guards the right foot. If you have a number 2 in your birthday as the first beat, it's it guards the shin, the right shin. If these are places in your body that it guards. All right. Now the number 3 would be your knee. That would be the number 3. If you have, like, let's say you born in March, you guard the right knee. That guards the right knee. So in the spirit of contemplation, 3 represents that. So I can break down in essence everybody's birthday, not utilizing numerology, but utilizing something called the Codex, which represents heroic qualities. It represents heroic qualities of yourself. Okay, it brings out the heroic qualities of yourself. When people are getting psychic readings from me, a lot of times I leave them back in depression because they're only asking me questions that they already know the answers for. Now, I'm doing my best to give you something different, which is a psychic self-defense instead of a psychic reading, a psychic self-defense. So you can have a preemptive strike against the things that are against you. And the only way that I can do that is if we can connect and be the body. And if we are the body, then we can do every and anything that we want. Because we guard in every part of the body. Now, if you know something is going to happen or something is issue is in connection to this, you know what part of your body in order to control the reality. You know how to utilize this part of your body to control the reality, rather to be controlled by the reality. All right. So that's something that I want to let y'all know. Shout out to Albany, Georgia, Queen Lisa, Brother D in the building. You already know. Alabama in the building. Love y'all. Shout out to Cali in the building. All right. So, yeah. So this is a new wave of consciousness, y'all. This is a new wave of thought. At the top of this, right? What you see at the top of this, right, is what we call, y'all call it Cassiopeia, but it's not Cassiopeia. It is Lamel or Lamel, which represents the male and female Messiah. The Lamel and Lamel. All right. Now, if you want to find your north, you can look in the sky, and you can find, if you want to travel towards the north, you can look in the sky and find that same symbol that is on top of this body. If you want to find your way to the north, like those that were in indentured servitude, or what you call slavery back in the day, when they was looking to find themselves to the north, they was looking at that same symbol that you see at the top of this body right here, which y'all call Cassiopeia, and it's not called Cassiopeia. It is called Lamel or Lamel. All right. It revolves around the North Pole. All right. Or what we call the Northern Polarity, or your higher consciousness. All right. So yeah, that's a difference with the Messiah code. You say, well, what constellations are y'all in tune with, in reference to if we not in tune with the zodiac no more? Because I told y'all the zodiac is over. We come into the new age, which is the age of 131, the cornerstone. Because Aquarius, which the age we came into, right, is the 11th house. Yeah, it's the 11th house, and it's the third air sign. Yeah, it's the third air sign. So it's 131 again. So we come into the cornerstone, the age of the cornerstone. So we in the age of information, the age of information. So a new constellation I gave y'all, and the 13th constellation, which was Cassiopeia, instead of the 12 zodiac signs. All right, because we came out of room 112. All right, which was the 12 zodiac signs, or the sun going around the zodiac in 12 months in precession, or Jupiter, which is the center of our solar system, which goes around the zodiac in 12 years in precession. All right. So these are basic things y'all need to know in reference to everybody that studies, things that are in connection to the paranormal realm. You need to know Jupiter is the sun. Jupiter is the center of our solar system. So where you should be concentrating a lot of your cycles from is pulling it from Jupiter and not from the sun. The sun is the illusion. The sun is the illusion. It's literally Lucifer, the fallen star. It's the fallen star. That is Lucifer. The star that you should be in tune with is Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is in connection to Sagittarius and also Pisces. And you say, well, why is Jupiter in connection with Sagittarius and Pisces, because Sagittarius and Pisces guard Sagittarius guards contemplative thought, and Pisces guards organized thought and secretive thought, or sacred thought. All right, but they are all in connection to thought. And also, Sagittarius represents the manifestation of contemplative thought. All right, so that's why Jupiter is in connection to Sagittarius and Pisces. All right, and it is the center of our solar system. So when you in tune yourself with Jupiter, you in tune yourself literally with a satellite of the mind. All right, so that's something that I want to let y'all know. Also, it's a higher degree of the mind. Now you say, really? Yeah, because let me tell you this too. I'm not telling you to worship the planets or nothing like that. Every planet represents a satellite. Every constellation represents a satellite. It's not something of worship. It's not even a direction of worship. People say, well, we supposed to worship towards Jupiter now, Lamel? No, I'm not telling you to worship towards Jupiter. Just recognize the force, recognize the power for what it stands for, and then it will come to you. All right, it will come to you. And this is how the universe works. All right, I'm not telling you to pray in that direction. You can pray in any direction you like. You'll still be in tune with the universe because you're the center of it. All right, all I'm telling you is just recognize that every star system, every constellation, every planet, everything in essence is a satellite. It's a satellite of that greater light. You need lesser lights to guide you to the greatest light of them all, because God, or what you call the universe, the light is so bright that it makes everything pitch black. All right, what you think is darkness in the sky right now is not actually darkness in the sky. It is a light beyond your comprehension. It just registers as darkness in your light spectrum. I'm serious. Everybody, I want y'all, if it's dark outside right now, I want you to look outside. Just look outside for a second. Take your cell phone in your hand and be like, yo, man, let me look outside for a second. Let me see what Lamel talking about. I'm going to look outside right now. Your ass just got blinded if you looked outside. If you just looked outside right now, you just got blinded by the light. And you said, really? Yeah. Because that light is so bright, it blinds you and it becomes into darkness, into the spectrum, the way you see things. All right, let me give you an example. All right. Let's say you go into a room that's dark, right? And then you just cut on the light, right? And as soon as you cut on the light, you're going to be like, God. That just turns into darkness. It just turns into darkness. It's just so bright because you wasn't ready for it. Now, think about that. That's how God, or what you call the universe, light is shining so freaking bright. Like, damn. And you just catching it and you just looking at it and you like, God. And it just turns into darkness, and it just stuck like that. And that's why outer space is so dark. It's not the fact that it's dark. It's just that the light is so bright. It's just the light is so freaking bright. All right. So now I'm gonna tell you this. This is a trick in it. All right. This is a trick in all of this. All right. Yo, that light, what you think is light, it's not even light. That's the messed up thing about it. It's not even light. You know what it is? It's thought. It's thought. It ain't even light. Just imagine something thinking so hard. It just like, God damn. That's why I said, man, this is serious. When y'all talk about the universe and talk about like the Most High God and just what it is, nobody know what it is in essence. That's how powerful it is. Thank you for everybody throwing up the purple hearts on that. Yo, look at this. That's how powerful it is. It's that powerful. You say, really, Lamel? Man, I just think everything is finite, Lamel. Everything is just finite, man. You know, that's why the universe did this on purpose, y'all. The universe did this on purpose. You know what the universe did? That's why I told y'all this body is important, because this body represents the way the universe split up the power. The universe said, oh, all these niggas want my power. This is what the Most High God said. If you want to be real, you want me to keep it real? The Most High God, what you consider to be God or whatever, that universal principle, I don't care what name you call God. I don't care what name you figure out to call it. You know what it said? It said this. It said, man, all these people want my power. All my creations want my power. So I'm never going to give all my creations my power, because it's just that's what it is. So you know what it did? This is what the universe did. The universe, shout out to Miss Pauline. What's up? How you doing? So guess what the universe did? The universe split the power up with all of us. It split it up with all of us, and all of us represent a piece of that power. Now, when we come together affectionately, we can become the ultimate power. Go to Genesis chapter 11 verse 1. All three are one. All three are one. Go into Genesis chapter 11 verse 1. All three are one. All the people were united with no power. Well, it was nothing that they couldn't imagine to do that they couldn't have did, because they was all one in one accord. They was operating as a body. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, how we need to operate. And then that in turn can bring you into psychic self-defense and not a psychic reading. All right. Now, you know, like I said, a psychic reading is not going to do a damn thing for you. You're going to be left with the problem. Now, for all the people that came in for a psychic reading, thank you for the people that's putting in my PayPal in there. If you want my book, if you want a reading, I'm going to give you a reading. You're going to get my book, right? You want a reading? I'm going to give you a reading. Sponsor the movement, and I'll send you my book, which is called, The Introduction to Magic and Divination. All right? Y'all already know. The 141 hand manual, Introduction to Magic and Divination. And then you will read that, and you will have the tools you need. And you'll do your own reading. You'll do your own reading in private. Because this is one thing I want to let y'all know. Thank you, Miss Akshita Vita, the general, coming in. For everybody that ever got a reading from me, this is what I do. For everybody that ever got a reading from me, this is what I do. This is what I do. I'm going to tell you what I do. This is why my readings are so different and so more powerful. Because when y'all ask me a question, I say, I come with the answer to your question, but what I do is, I tell you, don't even tell me the question. I tell y'all, don't even tell me the question. I come with the answer to the question, and then I tell you, do not tell nobody your question. Only keep it between me, you, and the Most High God. I tell people that. That's what I do when I do a reading. I want to let y'all know. I say, ask me a question, but keep it in your head. And then what I do is, I go into the ancestors, and then I bring it out, and then I give you the answer, and you be like, people be like, yo, how did the hell you know that? Because guess what? What I want to let y'all know about is thoughts are like this. They go out in the universe, and there's no way you can destroy your thought. That's why you got to watch what you be thinking. And that's why all the Messiah said, you know, when people are in infidelity or something, people, you already cheated. If you just thought about sleeping with that woman, you already done cheated already. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the thoughts were very powerful. You know what I mean? So that's how I do it. That's how I do it. Now, I give everybody that got the 141 hand manual, Introduction to Magic and Divination. For all the people that got that book, I'm going to give y'all an easy way to do it. I don't know if I can bring up my book. I'm going to bring up my book while we on live feed. I'm going to do it. I'm going to set it up. I'm going to set it up where I can bring up my book on a live feed, I think. See if I can do that for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we can kind of have a build. And I'm going to give y'all an easy way for everybody that got my book how to do a divination on your own self. How to do a divination on your own self. For everybody that got my book, look at this. Let me give you a way to do it. All right. Now, I gotta pull it up. hold up. Listen to this music while I pull up my book, y'all. I'm gonna pull up my book. We gonna have fun on this build. I'm gonna do this for about probably 30 more minutes, and I'm gonna just pull up my book. Like I said, I'm gonna pull up my book and I'm gonna show you how to do a divination with the book on yourself. If you want to talk to the ancestors, you can talk to the ancestors yourself with my book. All right, I can give you the tools where you can have an intimate conversation with your ancestors and with your guardian angels. If you want to have that kind of conversation with your guardian angels, sometimes people just want to talk to human beings. Now, if you want to talk to me, somebody that you don't really know like that, that's cool. But if you want to talk to somebody that really knows you, then I'm gonna give you some tools in a way to do it. I'm gonna give you tools in a way to do that. All right, so I'm up here looking for my book right now. My fault. Let me find this. Let me find my book. I gotta find my freaking book. Yeah. Real talk, y'all. So, thank you. I'm so in tune. Thank you, Miss Donna. Well, this is the Messiah Codex. I'm telling you, this is a new wave of consciousness. How you would get my book is this is how you would do it. I'm trying to pull it up. Let me pull my book up. Just bear with me for a couple minutes. I know a lot of people impatient on here. Y'all just want to hop on and hop off. All right, but it's shit. We ain't doing nothing. It's 10 o'clock. You know, I know the Game of Thrones is on. I know a lot of people watching that shit. Shout out to everybody watching the Game of Thrones. I love y'all. But I'm gonna say this. If y'all really want some good information real quick, I'm gonna pull up my book in the background of this video, and I'm just gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on it. Thank you, Miss Akshita Vita, the General. Yo, thank you. Thank you for everybody that's enjoying my book. Shout out to Miss Jane Bean. What's up? Damn, let me find this book, man. I gotta find this freaking book for y'all. I'm gonna find the book and I'm gonna put it in the background so I can do this real quick. But I'm gonna show you how to do a divination. Now, everybody that has the book, what you should have did, you should have made your own cards. If you haven't made your own cards, you slipping on your pimping. I'm gonna tell you, real talk. For the people, real talk, you should have did your own cards. You should have did your own cards. It's no excuse for everybody why you shouldn't have did your own divination cards. You know what I mean? And you ask me why, how can I do my own cards? Because I set up a system where you do not need somebody to elaborately draw you anything. You can do it your damn self. You can just, it's in a sacred writing, because the symbols that I came across throughout my studies, I gave it to y'all. And every time I came into a symbol, it gave me it just gave me an answer to a question that I needed. All right, so I gave it to y'all and I wrote it down for y'all. So the symbol, the ancient symbol, I wrote it down for y'all, and it's verses 110 through 151. So that's all you do. You just pull up that. You make your own cards. They're 41 cards. Now, when you got a question for your ancestors, that's what you do. You flip the card yourself. And then once you start getting good at it, you'll be able to divinate for other people, because you'll be in tune with the ancestors. You'll know what they talking about. You know what they talking about. It ain't no more games. It ain't no more whatever. You know what they talking about. All right, so that's what's important, and how you got to do an exorcism, literally an exercise. You got to exercise this stuff. All right, so for all the people that got the book, that's one thing I want to let y'all know. That's important for y'all to do in order for you to Here it is. I just found my book. I just found it. Now I'm gonna bring it up. Yeah. Hopefully I can bring this up, put it in the background. That's what I want to do real quick. I'm gonna try to put this book in the background. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna put this book in the background. See if I can set this off like this. See if I can set it off. Wow, man. Shout out to technology, man. It's a beautiful thing to have technology. Real talk, it's a beautiful thing to have technology. But I'm doing my best to try to pull this up real quick. I know a lot of people got off the live feed because they impatient. But or they got shit to do. I get that. We all got things that we gotta do. But I'm gonna set this up. I'm gonna just set this up while we on live feed. Just set this up real quick. You know what I mean? And now that I got the book, in the background. Well, I'm gonna put it in the background. There it is. Introduction to magic and divination. We gonna have fun. For everybody that got the book. This like, I'm gonna give you a little way to move through it. All right, just a little way to move through it. All right. See if I can get me in front right there. Bow. All right, I'm in here. All right, I'm in here too. Bang. All right, I'm in here. Y'all in here, we all in here. Shout out to Portia Green, the Vice President of Operations. What's up? All right. Now, so like I said, I'm gonna just give y'all just a way of how you divinate with this. All right, do your own readings, man. I don't feel like doing your readings because, you know, I don't want your spirit left with me. After you leave me, I don't feel like dealing with your spirit, man. People don't understand, man. I've been a medium for over 20 years, man. People done left so many spirits on me from me divinating, man, that I'm still trying to shake off. And that's something that I realized. All right? That's something that I realized. It took years to realize that. All right? So if you want to divinate, no disrespect, there are other ways. All right, thank you. But yeah, I'm just saying, you know, real talk, I'm just giving people a way. I'm unlocking the keys for the people. All right, so as you know, the body is in here. The body breaks down some stuff. All right, that's the body, as you see. You said, how do I get your book? Somebody please put my link in there. I put my link in there real quick. PayPal.me. You can just sponsor the movement. I will send you the book. All right, just sponsor the movement. And if you want my Cash App, here's my Cash App. Just like I said, sponsor the movement. Don't be shy. I'll send you the book and you'll have fun. But let me explain this, because I want you to have the keys. I'm not trying to keep the keys to myself. All right? I want you to have these abilities so you'll be able to discern reality your own way. All right? Thank you. Thank you, Miss Akshita, the general. I needed that. Peace to everybody. Let me do this real quick. All right, let me do this. Let me explain this part of the book. Real quick before I talk about the divination part. All right. Oh man, there's so much good stuff in this book. Damn, I passed it. All right. Here it is. Right here. All right. Look. When you see this right here, this is a key point right here. I know this looks simple, right? But this is basic, right? Everything starts from the dot, all right? Then the line, then it starts to draw a square, and then it starts to create a three-dimensional figure, all right? So you got to look at this as you and how you create your reality. You do the same thing. You start off from the dot and you start to walk and you create a line, and these lines become certain geometrical shapes. They become, and what you don't realize is, like, in spirituality and higher degrees of spiritual studies, you can actually break certain cycles by the way you draw your reality. Now you go in a circle, but you don't really go in a circle because you going from point A to point B to point C back to point A. All right. So now you start off from the dot and you create a geometrical shape. Now it be certain shapes that govern your reality. Certain shapes, like it be shapes that you create yourself subliminally that guard your reality. So you can actually have certain shapes on you in connection to break the chains of reality. Somebody hearing me? If I'm giving you psychic self-defense. You wanted a psychic reading. I'm trying to give you psychic self-defense so you'll be all right. So we'll have ways to guard ourselves against negative or evil forces that are trying of disparity. All right. So the first thing I need to tell you before all of this is this. You start off from the dot. Yeah, you start off from the dot once again. And guess what happens? Guess what happens, y'all? All right. Look, you start to create a geometrical shape when you start to travel in space and time. All right. So certain geometrical shapes can actually govern your reality. All right. And you can utilize certain geometrical shapes to actually break the chain of reality. So they call these, sometimes they call them sigils or sigils. All right. So yeah, that's one thing I'll break down too in the book. And also my books are written like the Bible or like the Quran. And you say, how is that, Lamel? Because they are written like verses, like verses in the Bible. If you want to find something in this book, you go to verse 7 or verse 8, verse 9, whatever. It's the 1-for-1 hand manual, master key application. All right. So yeah. All right. So let me say this. Let me fast forward real quick in the book, and I'm gonna give you the way to divinate. How you divinate with this book. All right. And you see it's a lot of pages on here. You act like don't think you're going to be sold something short. And I'm not selling this book. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm not selling this book. This book is for sponsorship. If you want to sponsor the movement, if you sponsor the movement, I will send you the book. I'm not selling this. This is not for sale. This is priceless. This is priceless. It's not for sale. Period. If you sponsor the movement, I'll send you the book. And you send a sponsorship from your heart. I don't care. It's somebody that sent me 35 cents. I still sent them the book. Somebody sent me $100. I still sent them the book. Somebody sent me $50. I still sent them the book. Somebody sent me $1.34. I sent them the book because that's all they had. That's how I work, man. I move from the heart. You are worth your weight in gold to me, to be honest. All right, so shout out to all the people that fell off the live feed, man. I love y'all. But listen, this is how you divinate with this book. This is how you divinate with this book, man. All right. Now, you see these symbols? These symbols, you draw these symbols and you make your own cards. You make your own cards. There go the reality right there. There go the reading for it. There goes the description of what the symbol represents. Write it down. Write down all these cards. Write down all these cards. All these cards. Write them down. And there go the reality of discernment. Now, once you start reading these things over and over again, you'll start to get them by heart. You know what I'm saying? Shad or Kuf. Write these images down. Draw these images out. I'm serious. Draw them out on a piece of paper. You don't need no fancy stuff. Come on, man. The Messiah was born in a manger, man. You don't need none of that fancy shit. Whatever you got that's basic, work with it. Work with it. Work with what you have. Something that's tangible, man. So you take these images and you draw them out. And then what you do is you flip the cards, and there goes the reading. There goes the reading right there. You read it yourself and you connect it with your question that you ask your protective forces or your ancestor or whatever you feel is comfortable with you. All right? This is what I'm telling y'all. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. If you want to know how you do it, very simple. I designed this very simple for y'all. So if you want to connect, you can make that connection. If you want to talk to whoever, you can talk to them. You can talk to whoever or whatever you want to talk to. There it is, right there. You know, I've been a medium for every force imaginable that you can imagine in this universe, doing psychic readings. I done seen the deepest to the darkest to the beautifulest spirits in that realm, man. I done seen that. Now, if you want to travel, you travel yourself. You are the center, man. So you draw these images out. You draw your own cards. You make your own cards. All right? You make your own cards. And then you flip the cards. And then you discern reality. All right? And that's how you'll get it. That's how you'll get it. And you'll love it. And you'll have a more intimate connection than somebody calling somebody up, man. Or hopping online and while they're embarrassing you, talking about your personal life. A psychic reading is not for the public. For all y'all people that's coming in here for a psychic reading, it's not for the public. A psychic reading is an intimate thing. All right? It's personal. All right? We don't do that. For real psychics, they don't do that. They don't put your personal business out there for the public. And they don't discern your reality out there in the public, whether you want it to be discerned or not. We just don't do that. Real psychics don't do that. We do something, it's a private thing. It's intimate. This stuff is intimate, man. So, yeah. Write down these images. If you got the book, write down every freaking image. Every freaking image that you see behind me, every image you see behind me, write it down on a piece of paper if you have anything. Cut the piece of paper out and flip the cards and learn it. I learned this stuff for over 20 years. It took me over 20 years to master this stuff. Over 20 years. And I gave it to y'all, man. This is of the ancient order of Melchizedek. I shouldn't even gave this to y'all. You know, I learned all this through the ancient order of Melchizedek. I shouldn't even gave it to the people like that. But this is the introduction. Trust me on that. It is only one key of many keys. Now, I'm pretty soon I'm going to drop the book of magic, the encyclopedia of magic. I'm dropping that book. That's going to drop probably in September though. All right, it's going to be the encyclopedia of magic. I'm going to drop that book probably in September. But that is going to be one of the scariest books that you ever read in your life. All right. And it's going to be the most blessed, beautifulest books you ever read in your life also. All right. The encyclopedia of magic. All right. That's coming out in September. I'm going to take my time with that book. All right. Broken Mirrors in the Gemini Project will be dropping in June. Broken Mirrors in the Gemini Project. I'm dropping that in June. An Inception of Mental Reality. I was supposed to bring that book back out. I will be bringing that book back out also. All right. And that will be for free. Anybody can have it. Whether you hate me or you don't. Or if you love me. Just give it away. All right. What else I need to say? That's it. I'm going to keep it basic. Yo. Shout out to Brother O'Mail. Brother O'Mail, man. Yo, man, he visited me from California, y'all. Brother O'Mail, man, he visited me from California. He was actually here, you know, doing his thing, but, you know, he got to actually chill, man. We got to chill and do some brother stuff, man. And y'all notice how me and him are. Y'all got a sneak preview of how me and him share information. Yo, we down to earth people. You be around us, it's extreme energy. Extreme energy. You can feel it. You be around me and Brother O'Mail, you'll feel that energy. You'll be like, yo, man, I feel nothing but extreme energy around these brothers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You'll feel nothing but energy around us. It'll blow your mind. But that's how we share information. We don't step on each other's toes neither. If you notice, me and him, we don't step on each other's toes. Man, we be sharing information and we be listening to each other so we can grow. You know? Thank you. But Brother O'Mel, he's confirmation, man. I needed confirmation from him on a lot of things. That he's just gonna be there to support me, man. That's why I told y'all, while we doing this baptism, when we do the baptism on June 1st through June 7th for the pilgrimage vacation, when we do the baptism, he's going to be the one that's helping me baptize the people. He's going to be the one that helped me baptize everybody. He's going to be my second pillar. All right? And we're going to help y'all. We're going to resurrect everybody, man. You know, I needed him. I said, man, the pain, see, the poison is running deep with the people, man. I said, man, I need a brother to help me. I said, brother, I need you to help me to do this baptism. I said, man, the pain and the poison run deep with these people, man. I said, I can't pull them up out of this water by myself. I'm going to need somebody else to help me pull them up out of this water, bro. So they can be born again, literally. Of the mind, body, and spirit. I said, man, I need you, bro. And my brother came to my rescue. So I can come to somebody else's rescue. Thank you. Yeah, man. It doesn't matter how many people come. I don't care if 2 people came. Where 2 or more gathered, there would I be. As far as the pilgrimage vacation, I don't care how many people come. I really don't want a lot of people to come. To be honest. If y'all want to be real, I'm broadcasting. Y'all see me broadcasting like I want a lot of people to come because I'm inviting everybody to the kingdom of God. It would be unfair for me to just to invite certain people to the kingdom of God or for redemption. It's my duty to invite everybody for redemption. It's my duty to do that. So that's why I broadcast the pilgrimage vacation, not because some people you don't like. Yeah, I know some people, they got some stuff and you might not like some of the people that I invite. But I invite them because it's my duty to invite everybody to the kingdom for redemption. Now, baptism is for the remission of debt or what you call sin. Now, you can utilize that for commercial remedies or whatever you want to do. You can correspond with any any powers to be and, set off a debt obligation with a baptismal record, with a proper one, which is a declaration of trust, or would be your trust indenture to wipe or expunge debt. If you know what a real baptism is about. If you know what real baptism is about. All right. So, yeah, financial obligations, anything. Anybody say you owe anything, a mortgage, you can utilize your baptismal record, a credit card debt, a car, anything. You can utilize your baptismal record to set off that debt obligation. All right? For real. So if y'all really want to connect with the family or with the movement, this is what we doing. Yeah. Quality over quantity. Real talk. What else I need to say on here before I get off? Man, make sure your ass show up to the pilgrimage vacation. I don't know where you gonna be. I know where I'm gonna be June 1st through June 7th. I'm gonna be in California. All right, and our center is Newport Beach, California. That's the Newport. All right, not the Newport you smoking, nigga. I'm talking about the Newport, an arrival, a haven. Like, the word heaven comes from the word haven, which means a docking arena for boats. So of course you need a port for that. That's why we in Newport. People don't know all this shit is sacred. Why are we doing this? Why we in certain places? It's sacred why we in certain places. We not just saying this stuff. Everything has been strategically planned out, literally. Strategically. So what else I'm gonna say before I get off? I want to say something else. Don't take your ass nowhere. Stick around for the crown. Stick around for the crown, y'all. I love y'all, man. Shout out to Akshita Vida, the general. Shout out to Portia Green, vice president of operations. Shout out to Jazzy Fresh, our president. Salute. Shout out to me, the prime minister. Shout out to brother O'Mel, the prime minister, man. Shout out to everybody holding the team down. Shout out to Satoria Moon Goddess. Shout out to you. I don't know where you at. Shout out to your ass. You know, shout out to all the Purple Heart Squad, all the people coming through. Shout out to Miss Tootie. I don't know if you catching this. Shout out to Miss Tootie. Who else? Shout out to all of y'all, man. Real talk. I mean that. I love y'all, man. We got big things going on.
It feels like I'm not alone.
Yup. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's ride the wave. Let's ride the wave on this. Shout out to all the sojourners. Shout out to the people. Let's ride the wave. Let's go.
Sojourner. I'm a sojourner.
Let's go out with a bang.
I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner.
Shout out to all the sojourners.
I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner. Man, I'm just dressed in black. I'm just trying to find my map. Niggas always talking smack.
I love y'all, man.
Make me go and get the strap. It seems like I'm ducking clones. Niggas always in my zone. It feels like I'm not alone.
Yup.
I'm just trying to get these papes, so I'm out here pushing weight. In the game, it's no escape. Get your paper, get your cheese, get your dough, get your moolah, get your bread, get your cheddar, get your chicken, get your money. If you holding on the dollar, then you flip it to 100. Post up with the family, cause you get it how you want it. Sojourner.
Shout out to all the Messiah Cole All-Stars.
Sojourner. I'm a sojourner.
Shout out to all the sojourners.
I'm a sojourner.
I love y'all, man.
I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner. I'm a sojourner.
747-24/7, 361 degrees. Shout out to my 1221s. I love you, you love me, me is we. La 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 bamba. I'm playing with y'all. I love you.